Hello everyone, welcome back to the NET exam series. Our today's topic is Celtic poetry. So, Celtic poetry is deeply connected to nature, mythology, and spiritual imagination. Meaning is that the poets saw the natural world not just as a scenery but as a living, sacred space filled with divine presence and magical meaning. The Celts often personified natural forces like wind, sea, storm, and winter, treating them as living beings that could feel, act, and interact with humans, which makes their poetry vivid and dramatic. Song of the Sea, also known as the Anbthine or Armoid lyre, is one of the early Irish poems that captures the raw power of the sea, reflecting both real experiences and the mythic traditions. Rumann Colmán uses rich and powerful imagery to describe the storm, allowing readers to visualize the violent waves, hearing the roaring winds, and the sense of harshness of winter. The phrase "plain of Lyr" refers to the sea ruled by the Lyr, the Celtic sea god, which was named Lyr. So it suggests that the ocean is not just water but a vast and divine territory influenced by the supernatural forces. The storm here is portrayed as a living, aggressive creature that roars, shakes, and attacks the waters, showing the Celtic belief that nature itself possesses life, emotion, and energy. Winter is described as a warrior throwing a shining spear across the ocean, which is a poetic way of referring to the harsh winds, icy blasts, or lightning, making the seasonal feel active and threatening. The poems blends natural events like storms with the mythological references to gods and spirits, showing a typical Celtic poetic style where reality and myth exist side by side. The Celtic poets often used short, sharp lines and strong images to create intense emotions and emotional effects, which helped their poems sound musical, powerful, and easy to remember. The poems reflect how small and helpless humans feel when faced with the vast power of nature, especially the sea, which can become violent and dangerous in a moment. It expresses that the Celtic belief that nature is sacred and spiritually alive, meaning every element of the sea, wind, storm, winter, etc. has its own spirit and influence on human life. So the Song of the Sea is very important for the exam point of view. It represents the early Irish poetic traditions which use the mythic symbolism effectively and shows how Celtic poets emerged imagination with the physical reality. So the poem highlights the central Celtic ideas that human nature and gods interact are interconnected with each other and living in the same world where each influences the other in a continuous and spiritual relationship. This was it for the video. Hope you like it and find it helpful. Do like, share and subscribe and follow for more. Thank you for watching.